Hello everybody and welcome to our live studio show here on MXGPTV.com with me, Paul Malin, and Lisa Leyland. It's round 8 of the FI Motocross World Championship and we are here for the MXGP of Latvia at the Zelterzerg circuit, Kegums. Coming up on our studio show today, in MX2 we've got Mathis Valin, who's fresh of his Grand Prix victory 1 week ago in Germany. Andrea Adamo, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, who was on the podium for the first time in MXGP in Germany. And we also have coming in Lorenzo Resta, former journalist but now press PR for Ducati Racing. Before we go anywhere, though, let's bring in Lisa Leyland, or Lisa's Leylands, as we are in Lisa's Leylands, as we are here in Kegums.
You've already done that joke once before, and then you have to do it in the live as well.
I know. Anyway, here we are.
Yes, we are.
Back end of our 3 in a row, triple header. Nice, just in time for our mini break next weekend, but great to be back in Latvia, though, even though the weather's not quite playing ball at the moment.
It's not going to rain for the rest of the weekend, I've been told, and I'm putting that positive energy out there. But I do like coming here. I really enjoy this track, and I just think it's a bit more of a chilled energy here, and I think everyone knows what to expect. So
and beautiful scenery and everything else.
It's really nice. I really enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, should we crack on?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's bring in our first guest, Mathis Valin, Kawasaki Racing Team MX2, joins us now. Just get him, put the cable over the shoulder. There we go. Good to see you, Mathis. And first of all, congratulations on your Grand Prix victory in Germany. We will talk about that in a moment. But how are you feeling physically, mentally? Because as Lisa and I just said, we've just had 3 Grand Prix in a row. How are you feeling coming into this weekend?
No, feeling good. I mean, I had 2 good GP the last few weeks, so no, it was really good. I mean, 3 GP in a row, so it's quite tough, but no, we are here for that and we train for that, so I'm ready for it.
Finally, you got your first race win and GP victory 1 week ago in Germany, as we just mentioned. Explain your emotions during the last few laps of MX2 Race 2, because you won many times in 125, in 250, but trying to get that MX2 victory, did it feel different? Were you a little nervous, maybe, especially with the conditions?
Yeah, I was really nervous. I mean, the last 5 minutes I was really nervous and kind of make quite a lot of mistake, because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna win my first GP, I don't need to crash. So yeah, and Sasha was putting me pressure also behind me, so yeah, it wasn't easy, but I mean, I handled it, and yeah, we finished on the top of the Germany Grand Prix. So
exactly,
yeah,
and winning the race and the GP, was that feeling what you expected it would be?
Yeah, I mean, we said it's good for one night, but after we always forget about it, because the weekend after we have to work also, and there is the next GP. So
yeah, so you got that kind of mentality, like, you know, we've got to move on to the next weekend. You came close to winning a race in Switzerland. So did this victory kind of make up for, I guess, that disappointment?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that I was having the speed, especially on those conditions. I mean, I love those conditions. Where I'm born is the track are always like that during the winter. So, but yeah, I didn't make it in Switzerland with the problem I had, but yeah, everything went well last week, and I had it, and we always say that the first one is the more hard, so yeah. I hope it's gonna be the more hard.
You enjoy the podium. We just saw the celebration, the little dance. Where did the dance come from? Was that the girlfriend's idea, or was that your idea?
It's not by my girlfriend.
Just looking at the results from the last 6 races on Sunday, 5 times you've finished not lower than 3rd place. So the speed is there. It's like no problem there. But in France, your home GP, you won the qualifying race on Saturday. What was that like? Because, you know, you just experienced now winning the race and the GP, but 1 week before, I know you got a qualifying race win last year, but to win on Saturday in France, home GP, how was that as a feeling for you? With all of the support from the fans?
Yeah, it was really a great experience again. I mean, last year I won the one qualifying race, but we said it was in the mud, so it's not the same. But yeah, in France was full dry, and I mean, was good condition, and then yeah, had a good start, and the French crowd were amazing also. So they pushed me quite good, and then yeah, I finished with the victory, so I was really happy about it also, and now I need to do that every weekend.
Yeah.
What does, just real quick, what does a result like that do for the team, you know, because obviously the MX2 program is in its second year now with Antti and everybody. So to get that win and also the podium last week in Germany and the Grand Prix victory, a lot of happy faces on social media, but inside the team, is the atmosphere really good as well?
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, we are and they are working good since like 1 year and a half. We are working for that to be on top. And it's not easy every day because it's a new program, so we need to work hard to have the best bike, to be fast as the new guys. The guys they are there since quite many years now. So yeah, it's always hard, but I've been three GP in a row in the podium. So yeah, everyone is happy, and we need to stay like that. I mean, the progression start to be really good and feel good on the bike. So I think we are having good improvement.
Sure.
And would you say winning that qualifying race in France, in front of the home fans, was that one of your best moments as a rider?
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
Even if La Capelle would say it's different than if we go to Ernée or Saint-Jean-d'Angély because it's less people, but still in France, and the French crowd is amazing. But yeah, it was such a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Now I just need, I'm so excited to be at the Nation. I mean, if I do it, but for sure it's going to be again a new things that I will love for sure.
It's next level, isn't it?
Yeah.
You mentioned it then, 3 podiums in the past 3 GPs. Clearly that consistency is there for you. We're here in Latvia. What can we expect from this weekend? Is this your type of track? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I like sun. I mean, and we had rain also, so I like rain also. I mean, I'm not difficult rider. I like kind of everything, but yeah, here I love. I mean, we'll see how it goes, but this morning I was feeling good in the warm-up, so let's see how it goes. But yeah, feeling good, and hopefully we go on the podium again, and maybe with the win.
Yeah.
Actually, by the time you guys went on track for your free practice, we already had 125, 250 European Championship. The track was starting to come a little better. We've had less rain. How do you think it will be for the quali races? You think they will have time to work on the track, make it more open? Otherwise, time practice is going to be important for the gate pick, and also the qualifying race is going to be important for the gate pick, isn't it?
Yeah, but I saw there is no rain anymore, so we'd say the trail is going to dry quite fast. I think even tomorrow is quite a good weather, but yeah, I think they're going to do a good job. They always do a good job with the track to open a bit the lines, because for the moment it's quite one line, but yeah, for sure the time practice will be important. Anyways, here, even if it's not muddy, the quality race is important in time practice, because the gate is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's always important here. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more today.
Cool. Well, look, Mathis Valin, thanks for stepping by and joining us here today. All the best. Congratulations again last week on the Grand Prix victory, and all the best for the rest of the weekend and the season.
Thank you.
No
Thanks,
problem.
Mathis.
Right, before we go anywhere, our second guest is getting ready to come and join us, Andrea Adamo. But before we go anywhere else, here's a little bit from episode 7, Back to Business, Behind the Gate. And this is right at the end of MXGP Race 2, where we see the real raw emotion coming from the riders who have been interviewed. So enjoy this. And this is out on Tuesday, by the way. Great to see Roman Fevre on the podium, 3rd overall at his home Grand Prix. Something for his home fans to cheer about, and good to see the Kawasaki rider, defending champion, up there on the box once again.
Are you overall happy for the result?
So happy, because it was not expected. After the first moto, I had a bad first moto, and yeah, came back, finished 3rd overall in France. So happy. I hope it brings me a little bit more like confidence to keep going like this. It was warm out there. I had to push all 3 motos because I crashed. So yeah, let's recover and go next week.
Second overall, Lucas Kuhnen, the Red Bull KTM rider, A 1 and a 2 for the weekend. He shared the points with Jeffrey Hurlings, coming so close, yet so far for the top step of the podium.
You were really close at the end, like really, really close to pass.
Honestly, if I can be honest, I think I was the fastest. Sometimes I was backing off for the roost because it was really bad, but I always gained back, so track was hard to pass on. But overall, I can't complain. P2, same points. We are still with the championship close, so still a lot of rounds. So I gotta put pressure on him and just push, because I feel good. Every round I feel better and better. First round back, let's say, with a long break, so I didn't have any stars under my belt, but they all got. It's no, it's good. It's positive. We go back to work and just try to get the wins.
The overall winner, though, Jeffrey Hurlings, Grand Prix number 115 in the books. The Bullet in control in France. Can he do it again when we go to Germany 1 week from now?
It was a tough round. At the end, you did it. How was your feeling? Because it was very close.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah, he was. He was actually challenging me from lap 1, so it was hard to not crack on the pressure and to not make mistakes. But I mean, I didn't crack on the pressure, and he was fast, man. You know, you see the difference. I'm 31, he's 19, man. It's a massive difference. When I was 19, I was also that explosive, but I'm still holding tight. 2 points in the championship, but it's going to be long, man. It's you know, end of the day, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So we got 57 motors. Keep charging, keep doing my best. Try to be consistent, and when I can, I try to win. When I can't, I try to put it on the box and just, you know, keep fighting.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the live studio show here on MXGPTV.com with me, Paul Malin, and Lisa Leyland, where we are at round 8 of the FIA Motocross World Championship, the MXGP of Latvia, here at the Zelterzerks Kegums. Our second guest joins us now, Andrea Adamo, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing. Andrea, welcome to our studio show. In with the big boys now, no more playing around on 250s. And as a result of that, the first question is going to be, after 7 races, how would you kind of describe your first few races as an MXGP rider? Just
Hello,
as
everyone.
a general.
Nice to be here as MXGP rider, not anymore as an MX2 one. No, it's been good, I have to say. It's been good. It's been I've been quite surprised from one side. I've been having pretty good results, solid. I have had some races where it was not so good, but that's part of the game. There is many fast guys out there. It's not a joke, really.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty proud of how I'm doing.
You could have stayed MX2 for one more season, but I saw a quote somewhere towards the end of last year where you just said, well, I have to go MXGP in 2027 anyway, so I may as well go now. Okay. And I think you've surprised a few people, but why not wait one more year, and why not try to win another championship? You've probably been asked this. This is the first time, obviously, because it's an original question, you know. But why did you decide already to make that jump?
Yeah, because would have made sense to stay one more year and obviously be in the fight for the title as 23 and 25. But there is those guys, Jeffrey, Romain, Tim. I want to learn from them as much as possible, and I think that's the right time, because I have the feeling that in 2-3 years time there is going to be a big change of generation in the class, and we are not going to have any more the chance to learn from those champions.
The
so
masters.
yes, I want to learn from them. I want to see how they race, and I want to go into 450 with, let's say, my plan was to go into 450 with taking it easy and have a year where I can learn with no pressure, just be new in the class, a rookie. And yeah, like you said, I've surprised many people because nobody expected much.
No.
And as well, me going into the season, of course, I want to do good, but went into the class really with careful not to say, okay, I'm going to go 1-1 first weekend, you know? Really easy, and yeah, it's paying off.
Cool.
What's the biggest difference, would you say, between MX2 and MXGP in terms of like the bike, the class, how you race out there, with all those things?
Looking from the outside, also the years before when I was looking always for 50, was almost looking like that there was not so much intensity, but that's not true, I have to say. It's different. The bike are powerful, so you cannot ride us at 250, but there is a lot of intensity, even if it doesn't look like. And yeah, and the biggest difference, for sure, bike more powerful, bike also more heavy, but the biggest difference is the opponents, really. They are fast and smart.
And the roost.
Yes. Also, I throw away already 2 helmets, and we are only round 8, no? So, yeah.
Are you happy, Andrea, with where you're at the moment? And is there more to come from you between now and the end of the season?
I'm happy where I am at the moment, but yeah, I hope so. I hope it's coming more. I hope that at one point I'll be able to lead some laps, to lead some times, and why not to at one point during the season to fight for moto wins. You know, that's the goal, to try to take steps during the year, and we are doing it right now. But yeah, that's the goal for the season.
Last weekend, Germany, you got your first MXGP podium. You had 31 in MX2. How did this one feel for you? Did it feel any different because it was your first in MXGP, second overall?
Yeah, it felt different. Obviously, after first moto, I lost a little bit of hopes. You know, I felt pretty good all weekend, so I say, well, I think I can make a good weekend with maybe a podium. After the first race, I lost a little bit of hopes, but I had really a good second one. Managed to get to keep Romain in the back, and was enough for the podium, because obviously there was some issues during the first moto with other riders, but as well with me, because I had a close contact with Ruben, which I wasn't third at that stage, and took away quite some points, let's say.
Yeah.
Well, your last 4 results so far have been 5-7, 7-3. Your most consistent results so far. In the 5-week break, did you work on anything specific to get that consistency?
No, not really, I have to say. I just at one point during the break, I analyze how the first 5 races went, and I was a little bit too confident sometimes. I was making it a good first moto, but then messing up everything on the second moto. So I say, you need to try to stay more calm, take a good start as well in second moto, and see if you can make a solid result. And that's what I tried to bring into round 6 and 7. And as for the moment, it's working pretty good, I have to say.
Yeah, well, let's go back to round 1 in Argentina, where you took that 3rd in the qualifying race. Did you expect that result so soon, or was that a surprise for you?
No, that was a little bit of a surprise. Yeah. Coming into the first race, you never know what is, especially if you come into a new class, you know. If I would have stayed MX2, I knew that was, I would have been, there on the top 3 with the top 3 guys, but going into a new class, I didn't expect that, and I was a little bit surprised. I paid a little bit on Sunday because I was a little bit tired, yes, from Saturday. So but it was nice, was good.
Yeah,
it's a good way to start the season.
We did have a clip actually, but I don't know what happened to it. In fact, here it is. I can see it. 8th in points right now. What is the goal before the season? And now that you got that podium, found some consistency, what is the goal going forward? Has it changed?
No.
No?
Goal is still the same. We always say with Joel, the goal is to try to stay as close as possible to the top 5. And let's see. Sometimes get a podium like it was in the case of last weekend. But I don't have a number set. I don't have nothing. Just go out there, do my best, be the best version of myself. And and let's see where we end up.
Cool. Well, look, Andrea, we are out of time, but thanks for stopping by. All the rest for the rest of the season, and of course this weekend. And we'll catch up with you again later on in the year.
Let's hope.
No problem. Well, our final guest is getting ready to join us now, Lorenzo Resta. He used to be a journalist. Now he's a press officer for Ducati, and we're going to catch up with him in a moment. But before that, though, here's a little bit more from episode 7, and we're catching up with the Honda Motor Blues team. Enjoy this one.
Special kit for the weekend. To protect.
Yeah, for a big battle.
The
battle of La Capelle in Marival.
Yeah, he's been always joking, like always trying to get and giggles out of us, and yeah, always like trying to make the situation lighthearted a bit and try to joke it away. Yeah.
So here we are, Castle tour guide. Don, how was it?
That was really good. Whoa!
He got all nervous. He got all nervous.
MXGP race 1 in France. Obviously, we had an incident with Thibault Benistant. He fell hard, was taken to hospital. At the moment, we don't know the state of his injuries and things like that. But obviously, everybody wishing Thibault Benistant a speedy recovery and all the best in his recovery process. Thibault Benistant is one of those riders who always has a smile on his face. He's very charismatic, happy-go-lucky, always joking, and enjoys his riding more than anything else. Two-time European champion, one in 125, one in 250. He's a Grand Prix winner in MX2. And to not have him in the paddock at the moment is a big loss for MXGP. And as we said, you know, hope to see him back soon. And all our thoughts are with him and his family right now.
I know Thibault now from the last 2 years, and he's a great person and really down to earth, I feel like, and really heartfelt guy. He always wants the best for everybody around, and yeah, it's hard to go through this, but I know that he's very strong, and I hope that he can stay positive and motivated through this, and know that we are all behind him in the paddock, and I think all of us want to see him have his best life, and yeah, I wish him all the best. And he's such a good guy, so it's the worst thing to see him fighting through this, but I'm sure that he will come out in a good way.
It really isn't a French GP without the home riders for the French crowd to get behind, and Thibault Benistant is very much a fan favourite. But really, at this stage, I think the whole MXGP community just want to send so much love, strength and support to Thibault, his friends, his family, his loved ones, just so they know that they're in our thoughts and we're thinking of them during these really difficult days. And we really hope to see Thibault back in the paddock soon, in front of his fans, with that smile on his face.
I will put it. Thank you. Yes.
That's
appreciate
cute.
it. So beautiful.
That's cute. Oh, wow.
And I just want to say there at the moment, before we continue with the studio show, of course, all our thoughts, prayers and hopes and everything with Thibault and his family and his recovery process. And if you want to make a difference to that, of course, Road to Recovery is where you can make those donations to Thibault. Right, our final guest joins us now, and Lorenzo Resta, you used to be a journalist, and now here you are, Ducati press officer and PR. And how did that, first of all, come about? Because you know, the news came and we're like, whoa, serious journalist now, team journalist.
Yeah, good morning, Paul. Good morning, Lisa. First of all, thanks a lot for inviting me, as every year almost now. And my first off is for, of course, Thibault, his family, as a part of the MXGP award and family since 2004. Of course, I feel affected as everyone about this accident, and I really send our wishes, the best wishes from all the Ducati family to Thibault and his family for a quick recovery.
So how did your job come about then, moving from the media room to Red Bull Ducati and Bedini as well, just a general press officer?
Yeah, it's been natural, I have to say. I'm in a strict contact with Paolo Ciabatti, you know, our general manager of Ducati Course Off-Road. And last year I started working with them, cooperating with them for press releases and other little stuff. And then it was quite natural for me, for him, for Ducati to involve me more in both teams, both structure. So now with the new MXGP team and with Ducati Bedini, who is since now 2 years running the 250 program, it was a natural consequence of our closeness.
Well, 2026 has been a little bit up and down for Ducati in general. Obviously, from Jeremy Seewer's part, where he's been there a couple of years, obviously it was a shame to see him leave just suddenly a couple of weekends ago, as you know, and obviously the collaboration coming to an end, but he did get a couple of podiums, which makes it all the more sort of difficult. Yeah, just a shame, really, that, you know, you guys are down to 2 riders now in that MXGP class.
Yeah, you know, it's something that can happen. Of course, with Jeremy last year, everything was really good, with the 2 podiums, with few all shots, really good performance. Then probably something has changed in between the feelings between him and the bike. And yeah, I think it was also this kind of natural ending, and it was better probably for him and for us, as when things are not working and not going as is expected, it's better to maybe put an end to the relationship. But still, we hope and we wish to him to prove as soon as possible his value, as we know, as was our choice to having in Ducati, on a Ducati bike. So we look forward to meet him again in the paddock.
Yeah.
Well, Calvin Verlander and Andrea Bonacorsi joined the team for the 2026 season. A couple of top 10 overall results. You've had a 5th in the qualifying race in Andalusia. That is potential there to improve and build upon, isn't there?
Yes, absolutely. Calvin and Andrea are really at ease with the bike. They are working very hard with the team, because the new structure, the new team, the new people working, it's a group of people that already proved in the past that they can succeed, and they are doing pretty well alongside with our engineers. The work is going pretty well. There's a lot of things to do, for sure. But we saw already some of the highlights, as you said. In Andalusia, Calvin was 5th, not only the qualifying moto, but also in one of the Grand Prix moto on Sunday, and was doing pretty well. The pace is quite good. We have some up and downs. Also, Andrea was top 10, 8th place in France overall, what is at the moment his best GP. But I would say also that while he got injured at the beginning of the season in Argentina, was 5th at the moment. He was fighting for 5th at the moment he crashed. So a little bit of bad luck, I think, was affecting our results. But I'm pretty sure that if we still continue working in this way, in this direction, we will soon have good results, as it shows also the good pace they had this morning in the free practice here in Latvia.
What's it like working with Calvin as a test rider, and just in general as a person?
Oh, it's fantastic. I didn't know him so well. I mean, I know him as a rider. I know him since the time he was in 250 with the HRC program. And I have to say that he's quite a good guy. He's really nice person, easy to work with, a kind of really calm person, always giving everything on track, out of the track, someone that is really committed with this project.
Yeah.
Obviously, Andrea Bonacorsi, we just spoke to there, you mentioned it, he's had a tough season, start to the season, but now he's back. Got that 8th overall in France, as we've mentioned. It's a step in the right direction, but also we've seen the introduction of the 250 Desmo with Ferruccio Zanchi in MX2, of course, Bedini, and his EMX 250 teammate, Simone Mancini, who's also been on the podium so far this year.
Absolutely.
That's, you know, there's a lot to talk about there just briefly. We've got about a minute and a half. But first of all, Andrea Bonacorsi, but also the 250s. And we've got a clip of Zanchi in Riola while we talk about that.
I know Andrea since long time. I've been working with him while he was riding in 125. I always said that he's a kind of diesel. He's a guy who needs to really work on himself to get in comfort zone to score good results. He always been his story in 125, in MX 250, and then he didn't have the chance in MX2 really to prove his level. Then he moved into MXGP, where he showed already that he's a potential podium contender. And with a 250 bike, it's amazing, as the bike touched the ground just 1 year ago. Was the 14th of February 2025 when the bike first run on the ground. And so I think that everything is so new, everything is so just newborn, that it's quite early. Rome wasn't built in a day. We have time, we have budget, we have everything needed to succeed in future, but it's time to work. It's time to just give our best, everyone from the first to the last in every team, to reach the goal.
Yeah, and obviously we are almost out of time, but like even in the pre-season races, Ferruccio got on the podium in the Italian Championship in Sardinia.
Yeah.
Obviously we just saw a great clip there, you know, sort of factory Ducati, factory Honda, you know, there's nothing wrong with the power and everything else. It's just a shame that he also got injured and he's now just trying to work his way back. So good things on the horizon, certainly for the 250s and hopefully the 450s as well.
Ferruccio is such a professional guy. He's smart. He's really, really funny, I have to say, but he's a super professional guy. And Simone is growing, is coming, you know, from a really difficult season last year. Our program is to let him grow and see where he can go. For sure, his podium in Switzerland maybe came a little bit too early, but it was after a really difficult weekend in Spain, so it was a good boost to keep working in the right direction.
Well, look, Lorenzo Resta, Ducati Racing, MXGP press officer, thank you for joining us here. And yeah, I wish you and all the team all the best for this weekend and for the rest of the season. But before we disappear, just a quick reminder as to what is still to come on MXGPTV.com today. We've got time practice coming up, MX2, MXGP, followed by EMX 125 Race 1, presented by FMF Racing. 250s are back in time, and of course MX2 and MXGP qualifying, and all of the action tomorrow. We'll take a week off, and then we'll return for another triple header, starting in Italy, Montevarchi, before we go to Portugal, and then South Africa. So from me, from Lisa, thanks to Lorenzo, Andrea, and of course Mathis Valin. And we'll see you over the course of the weekend, and next time we do the studio show in Italy 2 weeks from now. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.